All right, everybody, welcome back to Sisyphus Gaming Channel. We are in a little hut, as the usual goes. We have just found the trader. We are playing on a hardcore mode where my personal rule is if I die, I delete the map, I delete the character, everything. You don't wake up in bed ready to try again. This is our second videoed attempt, my probably 15th, 17th personal attempt. I mean, it took me 15 tries to think, hey, this is a cool idea. And we set everything on very hard. So that's very hard combat, very hard, no map, no portal, more raids, all those sorts of things. So this is the beta mode. We're just having a great time, aren't we? So we've crossed the ocean by following this, using it as a compass. Our base is that way. We have found the trader, and we're using his base as sort of a sanctuary to fight trolls, as well as hopefully maybe we can even find the Elder, a stone that points us towards the Elder, who is the next boss on deck. So let's take a look here. I believe Mr. Trader is just over this hill. Yeah. Oh wow, okay. We've just got Troll City all the time. This is our fourth troll. I mean, we are just seeing them every other minute. I'm losing my mind, to be honest. I'm spending a lot of wood arrows on them. I don't mind. It's free money. It's free hide. But it's a little shocking how many more trolls are in the area. A bit frustrating too. If you were watching me play earlier in the Black Forest, closer to home, much safer areas, right? We saw like maybe 2 the whole time. Just so incredibly infrequent that it's just suspicious, you know. There's clearly something in the program that says, okay, you beat the first boss, you get the first power. It's Troll City time, you know. Nothing wrong with that, but it was a lot easier to dance in the forest prior. Also hoping we don't get a troll invasion. That would be I think it'd be annoying because, again, we've got this fantastic place to use as a... So yeah, the deal with the trader is that he's got this de-aggro zone where they can't aggro if you're inside of it. However, they can walk there. But if you just keep sort of flipping back and forth, you can take massive advantage of these fools, which in a one-life run is extremely strategic. It might be worth using it and building a base later on. But to be honest, defenses are not impossible. But I will say, you know, there are flying monsters that could pose a problem, for sure. And I believe, and this is gonna, I know this is gonna make everyone happy. We've got another troll. I know it's been so many episodes of just doing nothing but building and sailing and crafting and farming, and now in the last like 2 episodes we've beaten the boss and we're on the like 20th troll. It's a little bit comical if you think about it like that. Oh man, all right. I believe there's another troll cave right up here. I could be wrong. So that way it's the trader. I believe he was right up this hill. Hard to say for sure. Yeah, there he is. What did I tell you, huh? I saw him lurking around in the rain. It might shock you. When you're wet, not super fun to fight big creatures. Your stamina just takes a massive bite out of your stamina regeneration. We're just going to kite him all the way we want. Without letting him get in range. Looks like he's getting in range. I should probably just use proper arrows, but when we have this here, I don't see why. Nice field, nice range. F that one tree in particular, I suppose. we have I hope we finally de-troll the area. This is getting exhausting. I hope you all understand the perils of one life at this point. I mean, it just you make one bad mistake. These guys can really one-shot you if you're not careful, if you don't prepare yourself, especially early on. You need that troll leather so bad, as well as the bronze, because what you're trying to do with absolutely no armor or gear really is get a troll to bash a bunch of rocks for you. If you can do that, you can make bronze gear. So we've already done that. That's how we got so far ahead so quick, relatively quickly after 15 episodes. But yeah, reasonably quickly. I'm carrying so much now, I might as well just dump it back at the boat. No shame in it. Might just use Ichthir at this point too, to keep heading in that direction where that troll cave was, because there's a lot more black forest. You can kind of use it to chart where we are. You kind of just keep an eye on these landmarks, like, okay, I recognize this cave, I recognize that tower, I recognize this hill. Just whatever you can use when you don't have a map. I suppose I probably should have mentioned this by now in one of my other incessant rambles, right? Human beings have a tendency to wander in circles. Even if you think you're going straight, if you're lost in the woods, human beings, for one reason or another, will go in a circle. If you think you're going straight, it's actually usually that you're going in a massive, like, and it might not be a very big circle. It might be a massive circle. It could be like a 30-mile circle, and you feel like you're going straight the whole time. So yeah, gotta be careful when you're in the woods, even in games. All right, we are good to go. Let's just run. Make use of it. This is exactly why we killed the boss. I don't know if you're watching the stamina drain, just so much more forgiving. I want to do things relative to the trader so I can get a little bit more familiar with what that looks like, feels like. There's just a pile of... You see that, right? Those... I might come back there. I might need those trophies to upgrade Stagbreaker, my big old smasher. So we're going to go right up this hill where that cave was, I believe. Then we're going to just chart things from there. Believe he was up here. It's possible I've gone completely... Yeah, there he is. And I believe there's a little tower that way too, right? So we're just going to... Hopefully we don't get too lost going in this direction. It might be worth making some kind of a trail of visible objects. So I'm going to just try to point this towards the trader now. As odd as that might seem. Somebody didn't want me to do that. Yeah, here we go, here we go. This is exactly what we might be looking for. Yes, there it is, there it is, there it is. Lads, look at this, look at this. It's possible that we have Elder even on this island, to be honest. Don't worry too much about me. I'm doing alright. I don't like dealing with these mobs, right? Be a little bit aggravating. But what you can do is you can take this torch out and all of a sudden you just start chopping. Because it basically keeps them from meleeing you. And those rocks don't do too much that they throw. The brutes are still a issue, right? The brutes are not scared by the torch. I'm not sure about the shaman. I believe even starred regular Greydors will leave you alone. Once you clear out a little fort like that, you're usually good to go. So we found everything. We found trader, we found trolls, we found the stone. This is unbelievable. If it might be a little suspicious, like, hey, you just wandered to this random island, found everything you want. And I know that there are map generators, seed generators, where you could just look up where everything is. I don't know if you've been watching me play, but I spent the first like 5 episodes running around in circles, and even on this time around, I kind of just followed that tree because it was the most. And honestly, I kind of record what I play. It's not like I play what I record, if that makes sense. I want my content to be something that inspires me to play better and play more fun and play more with a bit more variety. So now that we're completely spun around, let's see if we can't find that bench. Yeah, here it is. That is great, because I believe that means trader is like this way. Thing is that way. Okay, cool. And we're just going to keep trying to... we might just keep pushing until we find the elder. I think he's on this island. It's a big looking place. You know what I'm saying? It's possible it isn't. I want to clear that just so it's not bothering me while I'm searching. Doesn't take more than a second anyway. I've got max food, max gear for it. Oh, there we go. We got another swamp. So we got trader and what looks like a decent sized swamps. Okay. Looking pretty good. If we can get even just a little bit of iron out of there, it might be all we need. You don't need much. Just one chamber. They work a lot like burial chambers, where you get iron from. Interesting. Don't really need the stone. Don't really need the buke berries, let's be honest here. Could definitely use those. Might be worth getting back. I am curious though. Alright, down this way. Yeah, let's start pathing. This is just so important to follow our trail, be able to get home. And we're not really running into nowhere, right? Like, we have a discernible... What's this here? There's 2 towers. And that's where that is. Okay, I got a bit spinned around. This might be where we came with the troll. Wait a second. I think we were just here a minute ago. That's hilarious. Classic Valheim. Yeah, so we've got that second tower there with the stone. We've got this here. Yeah, I believe so. And then we're going to see the troll cave right over there. Okay, I've got a pretty good understanding of this area. Kind of building like a mental map at all times. It's the best way to put it. I'm just going to build it in this way and this way. We've still got potions to work with in case we're in a situation. And I believe that's going to be his... Yeah, here we go. Okay, yeah, just right straight this way, basically. Easy. I didn't expect to find it all that fast. That's nuts. I was so fully prepared to spend... I mean, I killed the boss just so I could find this boss, which made the raids more difficult, but oh well. Totally worth it. Now I could get a little Christmas hat. Very nice. Is it good? Does it have armor? I honestly don't know. Absolutely no idea. Regardless, let's go sleep. Let's go think about what we want to do. I think we follow that trail, see if it's on this island, and if it isn't, we prepare for a longer search. We might just go kill him. I'm honestly thinking, why don't we just go kill him? I've got the arrows for it, I bet. Yeah, 63 fire should be more than enough. Just a few feathers. I could just finish him off with these flint heads, right? can repair my bow. I can. I can't repair the one thing I can't. I can't repair this stuff. It's fine. Do I have more hide? No. I think there's a pile of hide nearby, but that's alright. It's 825. Not as good. Definitely need more wood. Anyways. Cannot believe we had dealt with so many trolls. That was absolutely unbelievable. Never gonna... I was just complaining all day long about needing troll armor. Here we are. That's awesome. Got him. And got him. So as you can tell, we've kind of started this nomadic lifestyle where it's just going to be constantly making bases in pursuit of our goals. And that's just part of it. When we have a bigger boat, we'll be able to carry a lot more stuff. We'll be carrying all of those workbenches and things. I might even find ways to stuff extra storage, which can be risky. I think you saw it in some of the earlier videos where I would push carts on top of it, which is almost comical. All right. Let's go retrace our steps. We've got full rested. Which is really what I want more than anything. Just hope we don't find another troll, because that is getting a little exhausting. A little bit repetitive. Okay, and if you remember, we've got to kind of go in between this and there. I'm not looking forward to this fog search. That's not great. And we'll probably need the boat. To be honest, it's probably just going to aim off the islands. And it's going to be a situation we got to pick up the boat, run and get it. Which at that point, I'd be a little worried. Yeah, okay. I'm such a genius. Yeah, all of a sudden these look really sweet. It's not such a dumb idea. God, it is so easy to get lost, right? The reason I have good directional sense is, I've mentioned this before, but I used to live in Beirut. Got the bomb exploded and like messed up my house. Some of my friends got really hurt. That's basically, it's like a cowboy city, right? Like it's Wild West, Wild East. It's just one of those things where like I had to develop a sense of general, like internal compass of direction. Okay, this makes me nervous. Just going off in a direction like this. So what we're going to try and do for as long as we can. There's a beautiful looking deer. I'm not going to kill that deer. I could have killed that deer, and I thought to myself, that's just a gorgeous looking deer. I'm not going to kill that deer. So he pointed us, that stone points us in the right direction, right? Okay. And I'll probably have to reorient at some point. We're just sort of making a path right now, right? Nasty little bit of terrain, huh? I don't feel like I'm actually... Yeah, hold on. I don't think I was loving ground, that's why. That's funny. I'm just going to build a quick bridge. I don't think it's really a big deal. More than anything, it's just having something that points me where I need to go. It'd be nice though, right? At least being able to jump off it. I know this might seem a little bit excess. That's just the way to do it. Okay, great, great, great. Should be plenty. And then let's do it like that, right? Lovely. Now we don't have to, I just don't like swimming. I love swimming in real life. I got no beef with swimming. Not starting fights here. I just think it'll be easier to stay on track here. It should just be a straight direction, right? Okay. What a beautiful deer, dang. I want more in the future. Miscellaneous needs. Let's swing. Okay, let's just go down. So yeah, see, we've kind of pivoted, but it should be in this direction. Keeping that camera, not changing it, being careful not to change it at all. Hoping we don't run into a swamp. Some kind of foolish fervor. We're just going to stay high health, high everything, because I really don't want to be surprised by anything when I'm vulnerable like this. It looks like we're going to be surprised by something, doesn't it? Yeah. I might just... see what I can do to just clean this up. Okay. Okay. This was our trail. Yeah, so easy to get lost. I don't know if you've noticed that by now. I think in general I'm just gonna... yeah, this seems like the right angle. I'll reset if I need to. If I need to boat especially, I'll have to reset, I bet. It's just one of those things. We're just hoping it's on this island more than anything. It's really nice to get those like little stones by the coast. That can be super cool. If you're noticing, my axe is half. It's not as bad as it looks because it's really got that upgrade to it. I almost want to just slap something down that marks this, what direction we're trying to get to. I think hanging things off of trees is probably not the worst thing we could do. Yeah, let's do that. Hang things off trees, make workbenches. I think we're kind of coming to the end of it all, right? If I'm not mistaken. Might just be better to cover ground while we're here. Looks like it's getting kind of complicated, doesn't it? It's the point where I'm thinking, just why don't we just go explore this one island? Because now we know it comes out to this little delta. I think I'd call this a delta, right? You got these little islands, little island streams here. We probably totally lost the angle, and if I get so turned around, yeah, we're gonna have to double check it, but usually just making a zigzag will get you. And also it's kind of a where do you think it can physically spawn? Typically on the coast, you see a lot of elders boss locations on the coast because it's a big flat thing. It doesn't really like being on weird angled hills, and this is kind of a weird angled everything. So in theory, we're just going to zigzag a bit. If we need to make another resting area, we will. It's also very possible we find another thing to orient us on the way. Which can be really useful. Alright, don't love this. Oh, they're getting me here, aren't they? I'm hoping we find another stone right here. Then we can just keep going that way. No, nothing. It's alright, it's expected. Let's get rid of these fools. Yeah, so I'm not seeing it here. That delta is our next way of finding our way home, so we gotta remember that. I'll just follow this coast for a bit. Just peeking and looking. Because I can't keep stopping to make paths and trails and markers and all this stuff when we might have to literally cross continents again, right? Oceans and continents. It might almost be better just keep going this direction, and then finding towers to reorient till we land on it. It's usually that I would argue that's usually how it goes. I just don't think it's not going to be up there because that's so mountain. It's not a place for bosses, which means that it was orienting more this way. Following a coast can also get you spun around because it feels like it's going straight, but it's actually going in a long curve, and you end up 90 degrees looking away from where you were originally. We are not doing great on rested bonus either. I don't know if you noticed that. I might have wanted to chop the boat up and just carry it with me. So that can be a much safer way of traveling back somewhere safe. It's probably turning night soon. One way or the other. I imagine it's here, but I have said that far too many times. And again, we got more swamp, which, I mean, this is great, but also puts me in a bit of a bind, right? You won't find me complaining, but yeah, let's get these guys to meet, huh? I might use that stamina potion. I'm doing fine, it feels like. Losing rested, though, could be an issue. Now we got a troll. Okay, this is nasty, nasty territory. This is going to be a longer trip than I thought. I thought, oh, maybe we'll just peek around the corner. No deal. We're going to pop Ecthier. Use it or lose it, right? We're just going to head back. Pick up the boat. Bring it with us this time. Keep an eye on, better eye on orientation. And now we're aware of what we have ahead of us. Lovely delta, though. All things considered, just a gorgeous little area. Just seeing more swamps connected close to the traders, warming my heart. Guess we're going to be getting a lot of our money from. We probably have enough, to be honest. Just keep on hugging it. Just keep on hugging it. Yeah, we were already just here, weren't we? We've kind of cleared it up because they've gone and distracted themselves in that direction, yeah? I'm a robber at heart. Don't really need more of that. Yeah, 2 flint, yeah. what a bounty. Probably shouldn't waste Ecthier. Anyways. At least that points us a little bit closer where we need to go. I think finding the delta is our one issue. Not a big one, but an issue. Swimming across it, finding it. The issue is the tissue. Sorry, that was a very bizarre, like iCarly scrubbed up version that somebody made. The issue is the tissue. It's been stuck in my head for like 15 years. I can't get it out. Father, forgive me, for I have sinned. All right. Alright, we should see some kind of funny looking thing on a tree if we go this direction for 30 seconds. Hopefully. In theory. See, that one dumb thing I did with a workbench all of a sudden became very important. Perhaps essential to finding our way back. No problem, right? No problem. No big deal. Yeah, see, I don't remember this at all. We never saw this. And don't get me wrong, we were trying to keep a direction, but still. Don't believe it's on the second floor either. They usually aren't. Let's get a little bit better of height. Just keep looking for that. Some of those markers we've made. It's very possible we are lost. That's okay. Curious if there's another stone here worth seeing. I do believe the coast might end up... Okay, here we go. We've got another one right on the coast. That's very valuable. I might just kill them, stay here for the night, kind of a situation. Might be worth... Check this out. We could use this stone to find our way home because it's going to point, right? Isn't this going to point towards it, helping us figure out where that parallel line is? Which is why we have to kill these guys. Also because, you know, just the way I am. Oh, we could really use these too. We also turn their hut into a temporary base. I think that spawner's gonna keep giving us problems, though. Certainly what it seems like. Yeah, just too close for comfort. It's not really damaging me. That troll leather does... See how valuable that is? Oh, shit. Just dodged it. Yeah, see how not having rest is so brutal. Well, while we are resting, though... These guys can do a big chunk of damage. There we go. Some kind of garbage we got. We don't really need this, right? There we go. I like that spawn points don't actually really matter. I think we're going to call it a break there, guys. Hopefully we just find our way back home afterwards. Fantastic. Have a great day. Have a great night. Also, not just guys, also ladies. I'm from like a different era or something. Sorry about that. All right. Anyways, I'll try not to overthink of it.